I don't like riding the bus.
Why not?
The seats and the windows are dirty.
Don't they clean the bus every night?
I think they do.
You should bring some wipes with you.
That's a good idea.
Then you can wipe your seat and window.
People will think I'm strange.
Who cares? Everyone is strange.
That's for sure.
Don't worry about what people think. I don't like riding the bus.
Why not?
Number 1, it's too slow.
You're right, a car is faster.
Number 2, it's usually late.
You're right, the buses are never on time.
Number 3, it doesn't run 24 hours.
You're right, buses don't run late at night.
Number 4, it's too crowded.
You're right, you have to stand in the aisle.
Number 5, it's unsafe.
You're right, bad guys might rob you. We had a problem at school.
What was the problem?
Someone cut the tires.
What tires?
The tires on the cars.
Where were the cars?
They were in the student parking lot.
How many tires were cut?
1 or 2 tires were cut on each car.
How many cars?
11 cars.
That's terrible. I hope they catch the person. Life isn't fair.
It sure isn't.
I got a ticket yesterday.
What for?
I was crossing the street.
Were you in a crosswalk?
Yes, but the red hand was blinking.
So, that's a ticket?
Yes, it's a $140 ticket.
That's not right.
When I started to cross the street, the white walk sign was blinking.
You need to walk faster.
You're driving too fast.
Why do you say that?
The speed limit is 65.
I know that.
But you're doing 75.
So is everyone else.
But a cop might stop you.
No, he won't. Some cars are doing 85.
So the cop will stop those cars?
Of course, he stops the fastest cars.
My friend got a ticket for doing 75.
Your friend was unlucky. Remember to put air in your tires.
How often do I have to do that?
Once every 2 months?
That's a lot.
What do you mean?
That's 6 times a year.
Yes, and it takes about 5 minutes each time.
I'll try.
Check your tires or you'll get a flat.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it isn't. A flat costs you time and money.
And I don't have either.
You're driving too fast.
I'm in a hurry.
Don't ever be in a hurry.
It's not my fault. You didn't wake me up.
That's not my fault. You didn't tell me to wake you up.
Well, I meant to.
Don't ever be in a hurry when you're driving.
Why not?
Because you'll have an accident. Most accidents are because people are in a hurry.
How do you know that?
I read a lot.
I thought drunks caused most accidents. Let's go for a ride.
Where are we going?
Into the mountains.
That sounds nice.
I want to show you my new car.
You bought a new car?
Yes, I bought a Cadillac.
A luxury car.
Luxury plus speed.
What are we waiting for?
Let me get the keys.
Let me get my camera.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Why didn't you go before we left?
I did, but I have to go again.
Well, hold on a little longer.
I think I'm going to explode.
Just hold on.
Oh, don't hit any more bumps.
We'll be at McDonald's in just a few minutes.
I hope there are fast minutes.
Think about something else. Think about a hamburger.
I'm thinking, but I still have to go.
It's the next exit. Hold on. Where's the car?
What do you mean?
The car isn't here.
Where did you park it?
I parked it right here.
Are you sure?
Yes, I remember this big tree.
Maybe it's the wrong tree.
No, this is the tree.
Did someone steal it?
I sure hope not.
Maybe they towed it away. Look at this traffic.
I'd rather not.
It gets worse every year.
Why are you complaining? We're going almost 20 miles an hour.
The speed limit is 65.
Well, that's between 2 o'clock and 4 a.m.
Where are all these people going?
They're all asking the same question.
When are they going to fix this problem?
They said they need more money.
They always need more money.
It'll get worse before it gets better. Did you see that car?
Yes, he went through the red light.
Can we call the police?
No, the police don't care.
Why not?
They have to see it happen.
They didn't believe us.
No, they can only give a ticket if they see it happen.
So, what do we do?
We don't do anything.
Maybe we should honk the horn next time.
The driver will just honk back at us.
My car is dirty.
Why don't you wash it?
That's what I'm going to do.
Are you going to wash it yourself?
Of course, it's not a hard job.
I'll help you.
Okay, I'll get a bucket.
I'll rinse the car first.
Then we can scrub it with a wet sponge and soap.
After that, we can dry it with a towel.
Then it will look like new.
And you saved $10. It sure is windy today.
Paper is flying everywhere.
This wind is dangerous for drivers.
Especially for drivers of big trucks.
The wind blows those trucks over.
It blows the trees over, too.
A tree fell onto my dad's car.
Was there much damage?
My dad had to buy a new car.
Wow, that's terrible.
Never park your car under a tree.
The wind will get you, or the birds will get you. When are we going to stop?
We'll stop at the next McDonald's.
How far away is that?
I think we'll be there in half an hour.
I hope so. I have to go to the bathroom.
Well, I can always pull over.
No, thank you. I'll just wait.
We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
What do you mean?
While you're using the bathroom, I'll order some food.
Don't order for me. I'm not hungry.
I'm very hungry. I'll order for you and then I'll eat yours. This is such a long light.
Look, how many cars are waiting in line?
They need a left turn arrow.
Only 2 cars can make a left turn every 3 or 4 minutes.
We'll be here forever.
Get out of this lane.
But we need to turn left.
Forget it. Go straight.
Then what?
Then we'll just make a U-turn.
And then we can turn right at the light.
Good idea. It will be so much quicker. I need a cheap car.
How much money do you have?
$1,000?
Well, that should get you something.
But I need something that's reliable.
You need a car with low mileage.
A car that was owned by a little old lady?
Where have you looked?
I haven't looked anywhere yet.
Why not?
Because I'll never find one for such a low price.
You're right about that. Keep saving your money. Good afternoon, officer.
Your driver's license and registration, please.
Here you go.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
I have no idea. All of a sudden, I heard your siren.
You rolled through that stop sign back there.
But I stopped.
No, you didn't. You slowed down, but you didn't come to a full stop.
Well, nobody else does, so why should I?
That's not the attitude of a good driver.
But I am a good driver. I've never had a ticket in my life.
Well, you've got one now. Here, have a nice day. $140? I can't believe it.
What are you talking about?
I got a ticket downtown for $140.
Were you speeding?
No, I was crossing the street.
Were you jaywalking?
No, I was in the crosswalk.
So why did you get a ticket?
The officer said that red hand was blinking.
Was it blinking when you entered the crosswalk?
No, the white walk sign was blinking.
You should fight that ticket. I'll be your witness. They were in a crosswalk near school at 3 a.m.
Who?
2 students from USC.
What happened?
A speeding car ran a red light, killing the girl.
What happened to the other student?
He landed on the hood of the car.
Did he get off the hood?
No, the car stopped, and the passenger pushed the injured student off the hood.
I'll bet the car continued on its way.
Of course it did. Why stop after you've run over 2 people?
I hope they find them and put them in jail for life.
What happened to your car?
I got a dent in the parking lot.
How did you get it?
I don't know. Maybe it was from a shopping cart.
Those shopping carts are dangerous.
Especially the metal ones.
I don't park at a store that uses metal shopping carts.
That's a good idea, but there was a good sale at this store.
Did you save any money on the sale?
Yes, I did. I saved about $50.
That's great.
Yes, except this dent will cost about $150.
Did you see Titanic?
Yes, it is a great movie.
I saw it 12 times.
I saw it 8 times.
I have the DVD.
So do I.
Let's go to your home,
We can watch my DVD.
and then we can go to my home.
And watch your DVD.
I always cry at the end.
Me too. It's so sad. Let's play cards.
I don't know any card games.
I'll teach you one.
Okay, what will you teach me?
It's called poker.
Is it easy to learn?
Yes, it will only take about 30 minutes.
Okay, teach me how to play.
We each get 5 cards.
Oh, look, I have 4 tens.
That's great, but you're not supposed to tell me.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I don't have 4 tens.
I'm a good card player
Why is that?
because I watch the other players.
What do you mean?
People will tell you if they have a good hand.
How do they do that?
For example, a friend of mine licks his lips.
When he licks his lips, you know he has a good hand?
I know he has a good hand, so I don't bet.
He never wins your money?
Nope, and it drives him crazy.
He knows you can't read his mind. Maybe he thinks you are cheating. Turn the radio down, please.
But I'm listening to it.
Well, listen to it more quietly.
I can't wait till I grow up.
What will you do?
I will play the radio as loud as I want.
That's okay with me.
I will have a radio in every room of my house.
Remind me to never visit you.
All the radios will be on extra loud.
Your neighbors will hate you.
If they don't like it, they can move.
Don't waste your money.
I hope I win the lotto.
Your chances are very small.
But you can't win if you don't play.
Ha! You can't win if you do play.
Someone has to win.
That's what everyone says.
It might as well be me.
That's what everyone says.
You're trying to tell me something?
That didn't take long.
You think I should quit playing?
Save your money for school. What's on TV?
Nothing much.
What about the baseball game?
It got rained out.
Rained out?
Yes, rained out.
How could that be?
Well, you can't play baseball in a rainstorm.
I thought they were playing under a dome.
The dome doesn't close.
Why doesn't it close?
Who knows? They said they'll fix it before next season. Can I try your coffee?
Sure. Here you go.
That's not bad.
There's nothing in it.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's just coffee.
I figured that.
It's not too bitter for you.
It's a little bitter, but it's okay.
There's no sugar or cream in it.
No, it's a taste you have to get used to.
Sort of like beer. Let's take a walk.
What's the weather like?
Let me step outside and see.
It's a little chilly, right?
Yes, it is.
I'll put on my cap.
Wear a jacket too.
I wonder if I should bring my gloves.
Maybe you should, just in case it gets colder.
I'll put a glove in each pocket.
We'll get warmer as we walk.
Yes, but it gets colder as the sun goes down. Look at the car chase on TV.
That driver's crazy.
I can't believe he hasn't crashed.
How fast is he going?
They say he's going 80 miles per hour.
He's going to kill someone.
Look, he just hit that car.
Oh my goodness. No one is safe on the streets.
Now he's slowing down.
Maybe he ran out of gas.
Look, he just got out of the car and started running.
I hope the police catch him. TV news is so stupid.
They shouldn't even call it news.
Last night, they told us about a cat in a sofa.
Yesterday, they told us about a dog in a pipe.
Last week, they told us about a bear in a backyard.
Last month, they told us about a mouse in a restaurant.
The weatherman tells us the temperature in every town.
The sports guy shows us players fighting.
They always tell us what's next.
They always make what's next sound exciting, but it never is.
It's more like news for kids.
They should have kid reporters.
I love my computer.
Computers are so cool.
I love to go online.
The internet is amazing.
You can travel all over the world.
I know. I went to China yesterday.
What did you do?
I stood on the Great Wall and looked all around.
What was it like?
It was like the real thing.
It was like being there?
Yes, I feel like I was actually there.
The Beatles are the best.
They are the best musical group ever.
I love their songs.
I don't know which one I like the best.
I like the ones I can sing along with.
So do I, like She Loves You,
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and You Know You Should Be Glad.
What a great song.
How about Let It Be?
Oh, yes. Let it be, let it be.
There will be an answer, let it be. Let's go see a movie.
I'd rather not.
Why not?
You know I don't like crowds.
Let's go to an early movie.
Okay, that won't be very crowded.
What would you like to see?
Oh, I don't care. You're the one who wants to go out.
Well, I want to go see The Pursuit of Happiness.
What have you heard about it?
It's based on a true story about a divorced man and his young son.
Well, I hope it has a happy ending. What's your favorite thing to do?
I like to watch people.
That's your favorite thing to do?
Well, it's one of them.
Where do you go to watch people?
My girlfriend and I sit outside Starbucks.
That sounds like a good spot.
We watch people walk by with their dogs.
I guess you see lots of different dogs.
We don't even know what kind most of them are.
There are lots of different kinds, but they all have one thing in common.
Yes, they love to sniff each other when they meet. They call him Father Dollar Bill.
Yes, he was on the TV news today.
Every Easter Sunday, he gives away money.
Is it his money?
No, movie stars give him money to give to homeless people.
How much money does he give away?
This year, he gave away $15,000.
That's a lot of money.
He gave $100 to people in wheelchairs.
What about the other homeless people?
They get $1 each.
People stood in line just to get $1? Old movies are the best.
Even though they're in black and white,
A good story is more important than color.
actors didn't curse back then.
And there was no violence.
People today don't like that.
No, today people like lots of action.
I like a good story.
I like to see actors who are like real people.
Like real people with real problems.
They still make movies like that.
Yes, but they never make much money.
Do you get PBS on TV?
Yes, everybody gets the public broadcasting system.
It puts me to sleep.
Tell me about it.
A gardening show follows a knitting show.
A cooking show follows a sewing show.
A travel show follows another travel show.
I'll say, I've gone around the world a dozen times already.
Now they're adding old TV shows to the old movies.
I sure would like to see something interesting for a change.
If more people donate money, PBS could offer new shows.
Who wants to donate? Public TV should be free. I love to watch Judge Judy.
Is that a TV show?
Yes, it's on every afternoon.
What's so good about it?
They have interesting lawsuits.
Such as?
Yesterday, a woman complained about a cell phone she bought on eBay.
Was something wrong with the phone?
It works only in Canada.
Did the seller know that?
Yes, and he didn't tell the buyer.
I hope Judge Judy made the seller take the phone back. That woman is a very good singer.
Yes, but she looks like a man.
What difference does it make?
Female singers are supposed to be pretty.
Singers are supposed to sound good.
They should look good too.
There are lots of ugly men singers.
Men singers don't have to look good.
Then neither do women singers.
Well, I would never buy her CD.
But you would buy her CD if she was pretty?
Yes, I would buy all of her CDs. All the TV stations are going to go digital.
Yes, that will occur next month.
Most of them are already broadcasting in digital.
The digital signal is very clear.
Oh no, it isn't.
What do you mean?
I can't get a single channel.
Do you have a digital TV?
Of course, but I don't have cable.
You don't need to have cable, but you do need a good antenna.
But I have rabbit ears.
Rabbit ears aren't strong enough. Buy a digital antenna.
I've got a date for you.
Oh, really?
Are you interested?
Maybe. What is she like?
She's got a great personality.
Uh-oh, that means that she's fat and ugly.
She's cute.
Okay, so she's not ugly, she's just fat.
She weighs 98 pounds.
Okay, she's not fat. So what's the problem with her?
Who said there's a problem with her?
The problem is she has no problems. She's too good for me. I think you're very pretty.
Thank you.
Would you have dinner with me?
I would like to.
Can I pick you up Friday night?
What time?
8 o'clock.
That sounds great.
We'll go to a French restaurant.
I've never been to a French restaurant.
I think you'll love the food.
I'm not going to eat any snails.
You have pretty eyes.
Thank you. So do you.
I wish my eyes were blue.
What's the matter with green eyes?
Nothing except my favorite color is blue.
Maybe in your next life you'll have blue eyes.
But what if I'm a fish in my next life?
I think some fish have blue eyes.
I hope I don't come back as a fish.
I hope I come back as a cat.
Cats have beautiful eyes.
I would love to have blue cat eyes.
I love you.
I love you too.
I loved you the first day I saw you.
Was it love at first sight?
Yes, it was love at first sight.
I didn't love you at first.
I know, I had to chase you for a while.
Yes, you chased me and then you caught me.
Now you're mine forever.
And you're mine forever.
We're gonna grow old together.
And be happy together.
I'm in love with that girl.
Have you told her?
Of course not.
Why not?
She would laugh at me.
How do you know?
Because they always do.
Maybe she's different.
They're all the same.
Just ask her out to dinner.
And then what?
And then she'll know that you like her.
Give me a hug.
I'm not in the mood.
What's the matter?
I saw you looking at that woman.
What woman?
You know, that woman with the big boobs.
I was not looking at her.
You were too.
I'm not interested in her.
Then why were you looking at her?
I was looking at something else.
Oh, really? Then spend tonight looking at the sofa. Would you like to go on a blind date?
You must be joking.
No, I'm serious.
I don't want to date a blind woman.
A blind date doesn't mean that she is blind.
What does it mean?
A blind date is a date with someone you don't know.
Why would I date someone I don't even know?
To try something new and exciting.
What if I don't like her?
Then you don't date her again.
I have a date tomorrow night.
Really? Who with?
A girl I met at the market.
You met a girl at the supermarket?
She was standing behind me in a really slow line at the checkout counter.
What did you say to her?
I had 2 pineapples in my cart, and she asked where I had found them.
She asked you about your pineapples?
I told her I took the last 2 on the shelf, but I offered her one of mine.
That was nice of you.
She asked me how she could return the favor, so I asked her out.
Sometimes a slow line can be a good thing.
Did you have a date Friday night?
Yes, in fact, I did.
Who did you go out with?
A man I met in a coffee shop.
Where did you go?
We went to a nice restaurant.
Anywhere else?
Then we went to a jazz club.
That sounds like a nice date.
Yes, it was pleasant.
But you won't date him again?
No, he was nice, but there was no chemistry. I had the worst date the other night.
What happened?
First of all, he was half an hour late.
That's not a good start.
Then he didn't bother to apologize.
That's rude.
Then he drove too fast to the restaurant.
That's dangerous.
I thought about getting out and taking a taxi home.
What happened at the restaurant?
We had a $40 meal, and he left $1 tip.
I guess you can't go back to that restaurant.
I don't like that man.
Why not?
He's a dirty old man.
What do you mean?
He's old enough to be my father, yet he asked me out.
Well, you can't blame a man for asking.
He should act his age.
But a lot of old people are still interested in dating.
They should find a nice hobby.
Just wait until you're 50 years old.
Dating will be the furthest thing from my mind.
That's what you say now. Wait till you're 50.
Does your girlfriend ever make you angry?
Sometimes.
What does she do?
Just yesterday I told her I wouldn't trade her for all the money in the world.
That was a nice thing to say.
That's what I thought.
What did she say?
She laughed. She didn't believe me.
That wasn't very nice of her.
She said that nothing is more important to me than money.
What did you say?
I told her I wouldn't trade her for any other woman in the world.
Some people have good noses.
I wish I had a good nose. Mine is way too big.
I don't mean good looking, I mean good smelling.
Oh, but that can be a curse.
Yes, because you can be too sensitive to odors.
I'll say, my girlfriend has a nose like a drug dog.
Did she catch you using drugs?
Sort of. She knows whenever I sneak a cigarette.
You don't need a good nose for that. Cigarettes stink.
But when I sneak just one cigarette in the morning, she can smell it that evening.
Boy, that is a good nose.
I told her she should apply for a job at customs.
Let's go out to eat.
That sounds like fun.
Where do you want to go?
Let me think a minute.
I feel like Chinese.
That sounds delicious.
I know a good Chinese restaurant.
How far away is it?
It's only 10 minutes from here.
Do we need reservations?
Oh, no, we can walk right in.
Let's go now. I'm hungry. I can't believe how long this line is.
This is a popular restaurant, isn't it?
Yes, but isn't it a fast food restaurant? Is it?
It's the slowest hamburger in town.
That's because they cook it while you wait.
Yes, that's why it's also the best hamburger in town.
A great burger and great service.
Yes, the workers are very polite.
And they're clean.
I've been coming here for years.
Me too.
Excuse me, they just called my number.
Lunch was delicious.
Thank you.
What kind of soup was that?
It was tomato soup.
That tasted so good.
I put lemon and butter in it.
The sandwich was good too.
Everyone likes bacon and tomato sandwiches.
Especially on toast.
And the pickles were great too.
Tomorrow we'll have rice and fish for lunch.
I can't wait. I'm calling the waiter.
What's the matter?
This steak has too much fat.
What do you want the waiter to do?
Bring me a better steak.
I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
They will drop the new steak on the floor, step on it, and then spit on it.
You're crazy.
Then the waiter will give you a big smile as he brings you the new steak.
Where did you get these crazy ideas?
I used to cook in a restaurant. Let's leave.
But we just got here.
Did you see the waiter's hands?
No.
He had dirty fingernails.
Really?
His nails were black.
That's disgusting.
And he poured water into our glasses.
Yuck, no water for me.
I wonder if the cook's nails are dirty too.
Who cares? Let's get out of here. This hot bread is delicious.
I like this restaurant because they give you free bread.
Well, I think we are paying for it.
No, look at the bill when we get it. There's no charge for the bread.
It is delicious, especially with butter.
I think we should just leave after we fill up on the bread.
They probably wouldn't like that.
I'm eating so much bread that I'm getting full.
Then stop eating the bread.
Okay, just one more piece. Pass the butter, please.
If I owned a restaurant, I would never serve hot bread before the main course.
That's terrible. I would never go to your restaurant. Is this a clean restaurant?
Well, the tables and chairs look okay.
Okay, let's sit down.
Check out the silverware.
It passes inspection.
Here comes the waiter. See if his hands and nails are clean.
Well, the waiter looked clean, so I guess it's okay to eat here.
You're forgetting about the bathroom.
I'm going to just hope that the bathroom is clean.
You're not going to examine it before we order dinner.
No, I'd rather not find out that it's dirty because I'm pretty hungry right now.
Me too. Let's forget about germs and focus on food.
Have you seen our waiter?
Here he comes now.
We've been sitting here for almost 10 minutes.
Oops, I guess I was wrong. That isn't our waiter.
We can give him 5 more minutes and then leave.
I'll go up front and talk to the manager.
That's a good idea.
Maybe they'll give us free drinks for waiting so long.
Maybe he'll send us our waiter immediately.
Every time we eat out, it's an adventure.
Last time, we got seats next to the kitchen.
We'll never go there again. Is this table okay?
No, it's too close to the kitchen door.
How about this table?
No, it's too close to the front door.
This looks like a nice table.
No, it's too close to the salad bar.
Okay, I give up.
Well, there is one good table.
Great, which one?
That one. A group of 8 just sat down at it.
I don't believe the art world.
What is it this time?
An Andy Warhol drawing.
He's a famous artist.
He drew 2 butterflies and a flower on a napkin in a restaurant.
Did he sign it?
Yes.
Is it beautiful?
It's just black ink on a white napkin, and the napkin has food stains.
So it's not worth much.
Only about $30,000.
Without the food stains, it would probably be worth more.
Can we go to a baseball game?
Of course.
I love baseball.
So do I.
I love to eat the peanuts.
I love to eat the hot dogs.
I hope we'll see a home run.
I hope we'll catch a foul ball.
Bring a jacket.
Yes, it gets a little cool at night.
Bring your glove to catch a foul ball.
No, I'll just use my cap to catch a foul ball. Golf is a silly game.
It certainly is.
You hit a white ball,
And then you chase it.
and then you hit it again.
Finally, you put the ball into a hole in the ground.
You do this 18 times because there are 18 holes.
What's the point?
How can it be fun?
They pay money to play this silly game.
I think golfers have a mental problem.
I think they're nuts. Do you want to go fishing?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Where do you want to go?
We can go to the river,
Or we can go to the lake.
or we can go to the ocean.
Let's go to the lake.
Yes, the lake is only 10 miles away.
We can be there in 20 minutes.
I'll get our fishing rods.
I'll get the bait.
We'll have fresh fish for dinner. Baseball is fun.
I like to hit the ball.
I like to run around the bases.
I like to slide into the bases.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to slide.
I want to be a baseball player when I grow up.
Me too. I want to play for the Yankees.
Not me, I want to play for the Dodgers.
We have to practice every day.
I don't like practice,
Me neither. It's boring.
but practice makes perfect. Let's go jogging.
That's a good idea.
I bought some new shoes.
Are they comfortable?
They're very comfortable.
How much were they?
They were on sale for $80.
Do they help you run faster?
No, but my feet don't hurt anymore.
Then they're worth every penny.
You might want to buy a pair.
I'll wait until I wear this pair out. Tiger is the greatest golfer in the world.
You can say that again.
But I'm worried about Tiger
Why is that?
because he likes to scuba dive.
What's wrong with that?
It can be dangerous.
You mean he could drown?
He shouldn't scuba dive until he retires.
But he dives to relax.
He might relax, but it makes me nervous.
If his wife doesn't mind, you shouldn't mind. Did you watch that golf tournament?
The one that Tiger won?
How did he do it?
It was nothing for him.
He sank a 20-foot putt on the last hole to win by one stroke.
He sank a 25-footer last year at the same tournament to win by one stroke.
I think he is from outer space.
No human could possibly play golf that well.
Whenever he needs a shot to win a tournament, he makes that shot.
No human can do that.
Somebody should check his birth record.
I bet it says he was born on Mars. Who's the greatest baseball player?
There are so many great players.
Yes, but who is the greatest?
I'd have to say Babe Ruth.
Most people would say that.
He changed the game.
Yes, he made the home run popular.
Everybody loved him all over the nation.
He helped make the Yankees the best team ever.
And Ruth was a good person, too.
He always visited hospitals to cheer up sick kids.
There will never be another Babe. Did you hear what happened at the baseball game?
No, please tell me.
Someone punched out someone.
That's not nice.
It's worse than that.
How so?
2 guys got into an argument.
I bet they were drinking.
A 3rd guy punched out one of the 2 guys.
I bet he was drinking too.
The victim hit his head on the concrete steps and died.
That's terrible. Can't people just have fun at a baseball game? I want to go to the ball game.
Is there a game tonight?
Yes, it starts at 7 p.m.
Can we get tickets?
Yes, but only the cheap tickets.
How much are they?
They're only $5 each.
That's a good price.
Yes, it's cheaper than a hot dog or a beer.
Where are the seats?
They're behind the outfield.
Maybe we can catch a home run ball.
Golf is so hard.
What's so hard about hitting a little white ball?
It's hard if you want to do it right.
You mean like Tiger?
No, like a good amateur golfer.
What's so hard about golf?
There are so many things you have to do right.
Like what?
Like keep your left arm straight, keep your head down, and follow through.
Yikes, who can remember all of that?
You need to get a lot of lessons when you're really young.
Forget it. Golf sounds more like work than fun.
Did you hear about the ball player?
The home run hitter on drugs?
He said a doctor helped him with a personal problem.
He said he wasn't using drugs.
He apologized to the fans.
The league suspended him for 50 games.
That will cost him some money.
Yes, about $7 million.
That will teach him a good lesson.
He probably won't use drugs anymore.
But it won't stop other players from using drugs.
No. Everyone always figures that they won't get caught.
Why is there so much crime?
Because parents don't teach their kids right from wrong.
Is that it?
Also, there aren't enough police.
But there are a lot of police.
There's only 1 police officer per 100 criminals.
Can't we hire more police?
No, it costs too much money.
Doesn't crime cost more than police?
Yes, it does.
So it would be cheaper to hire more police.
Yes, it would.
This is a great neighborhood.
Yes, it is.
People are friendly.
Yes, they are.
The streets and sidewalks are clean.
Yes, they are.
There's a real nice park nearby.
Yes, there is.
I feel safe here.
There's no crime here.
I wish I could move here.
Maybe you can, if someone moves out. The house burned down.
What happened?
The man fell asleep.
Was he smoking?
Yes, he was smoking a cigarette.
Did he die?
Yes, he did. His cat died too.
That's too bad. What about his smoke alarm?
The battery was dead.
A good battery would have saved his life.
He had cigarettes, but no battery.
It happens all the time.
They say he has started 15 big fires.
He's been in jail 3 times already.
Why did they ever let him out?
It's the law. They can't keep him in jail forever.
Why not? Everyone knows he's a firebug. He loves to start fires.
I don't know. Sometimes the law doesn't make sense.
But his latest fire killed someone.
This time, they have charged him with murder.
So maybe he'll go to jail forever.
I sure hope so.
Someone should set him on fire.
That would teach him a good lesson. Put your seatbelt on,
Why?
because it will protect you in case of an accident.
But it's uncomfortable.
It's the law.
It's so much trouble.
It's common sense.
It's so tight that it's hard for me to breathe.
Hold your breath till we get there.
Okay, my seatbelt is on.
I'm glad you don't complain very much.
I'm ready for an accident. What are you doing?
I'm going to change the light bulb. It burnt out.
What are you standing on?
A couple of dictionaries and some textbooks.
Are you crazy?
What's the matter?
Those books will slip and you'll fall.
It's only a couple of feet.
What if you fall while you're holding the light bulb and it breaks and pieces go into your eyes?
Ow, I never thought about that.
You'd be blind for the rest of your life.
I'll get a stepladder. Seven, a puddle on the floor. Did you see that puddle of water on the floor?
Yes, I called for a cleanup.
A puddle of water is very dangerous.
It isn't easy to see,
But it's real easy to slip on.
especially on these slick floors.
Someone who slips could hurt their back.
They could even crack their head open.
We should stand here till the cleanup person gets here.
We can leave if we put on an orange cone here.
Yes, but I don't know where the orange cones are.
It doesn't matter. Here he comes, now with the mop. What happens when the fire alarm rings?
We tell our students to leave the classroom.
Can they take their belongings?
Yes, if they do it quickly.
Where do the students go?
They go out to the north parking lot.
What do the teachers do?
We take our rosters to the parking lot and take roll.
Why do they do that?
We want to make sure all the students are out of the building.
If they are all outside, then what?
Then we just wait outside for a fireman to tell us to go back in. I have to go back upstairs.
Why? We're already late.
I have to check the stove.
What's the matter?
Maybe I left the burner on.
No, you didn't. I checked the stove before we left.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm sure.
Well, I have to go back upstairs anyway.
It's getting later every minute.
I think I left the water running.
No, you didn't. Let's go. The only thing running is the clock. The city is buying guns.
What are they paying?
Up to $200 for each gun, no questions asked.
Why are they doing this?
They want to get guns off the street.
Who would turn in a gun for $200?
That isn't a good deal.
A good gun costs $400 or more.
Well, if you bring your receipt, maybe they'll give you $400.
I'll keep my receipt and my gun.
I didn't know you had a gun.
Everyone in America should have a gun.
You're yawning.
I sure am.
You should go to bed.
I will as soon as I finish this article.
What are you reading?
It's about crime in Los Angeles.
What does it say?
The mayor says the crime rate is going down.
Then why does everyone lock their doors?
I guess they haven't read this article.
No one believes that the crime rate is going down.
Maybe the mayor is just talking about his own neighborhood. People who live in California are crazy
Why is that?
because of all the earthquakes and fires.
But big earthquakes happen only once in a while.
Once in a while is too many.
But you're right, there are a lot of fires.
A recent fire destroyed 85 homes.
Still, it's safer than Florida.
Florida doesn't have earthquakes or fires,
No, Florida just has hurricanes every year from June to October.
but most of those hurricanes are harmless.
Excuse me, Hurricane Andrew destroyed 30,000 homes.